Hi, Johnny Heller here on February 10th. Here's a For the Hell of It from February 6th, so fairly recent. And before we get deeply into this, I do want to mention that I have no idea why my hair is sticking straight up, but there you go, it is. Okay, so today's blog, which you can find at johnnyheller.com, cleverly named, is on AI. But first, the APAC Week update. Before we get into the heart of today's blog, I will update you on the activities scheduled for the end of March in New York City. I did do a blog in this earlier, but some things have changed or become clearer with time, which I think is the best we can hope for when it comes to time. Sunday night, March 26th, the pre-APAC Social. APAC, by the way, in case you don't know, is the Audiobook Publishers Association Conference, sponsored by the Audiobook Publishers Association. Anyway, their social is 5 to 7 p.m. at the Astor Ballroom in the Marriott Marquis in Times Square. It's an open bar, snack deal. You need to buy tickets from the APA. You need to be a member. Or I think you need to be a member at least to get lower price tickets. Anyway, I have a previous engagement, so I cannot join you. I have to draft my fantasy baseball team. But I do recommend that you attend this and cavort with your colleagues. We have not been able to cavort for too long. Monday, March 27th is APAC. That's the Audio Publishers Association Conference, a full day of learning, schmoozing, networking. It's business casual, and the day is capped with a beer, wine, social at the end. After that is a SAG-AFTRA happy hour. Our union hosts a members-only soiree. I don't know if I'm supposed to provide details yet. I do have them, so text me if you want, or email me, or DM me, or VM me, or PM me, or whatever the hell M me you got to do, and I'll tell you what it is. I did pick the bar, because I know bars. Anyway, it's a great thing. There's a bunch of parties this week, so keep your ears and eyes open. Tuesday, March 28th is the 8th Annual Splendiferous Narrator Workshop, my workshop. 9:30 to 4:30. You should go. You go to johnnyheller.com, click on workshops. It's the first thing. You'll learn all about it. There's wonderful coaches and good food and lots of fun. This is not a Meet the Publisher event. It's performance-based and designed to help attendees up their narration skill levels. It ends at 4:30, giving you plenty of time to suit up for the Audies. 7:30 to 10:30, this is the awards show for our industry. It'll be at Chelsea Piers. Promises to be a great evening. It always is. Cocktails, hors d'oeuvres, you get to see all your colleagues like you've never seen them before. They will all be wearing their best sweatpants and T-shirts. Actually, there's lots of tuxes and gowns, and people are so gussied up you won't even recognize everyone you've been Zooming with for the last 3 years. It's the Audio Awards, and that's just special, I guess. Now, this is not connected to the Audio Publishers Association at all. It's the Naughties. That starts at 7:30. It's a party I've hosted for years now. We started with Jeffrey Kafer and Melissa Exelberth some time ago. Anyway, it's at Connolly's at 121 West 45th. That's between Broadway and 6th. This is not an APA event. Jeffrey Kafer, Melissa Exelberth, and I started it years ago because there's no place to go if you weren't going to the awards ceremony and had no place to go after the awards. So this is it. You can dress as you like. You pay for food and drinks as you will. And that's it. People come there before to mingle, during to mingle, and after the awards ceremony, we're all there having mingled. And then all the awards people come. You can tell because they're all suited up and we're not. It's a great time. It's noisy. It's a bar. It's fun. It gets crowded. Please join us. And now, back to our regularly scheduled blog. AI stands for artificial intelligence, but should we stand for it? People have been in fear for ages saying, AI is coming, AI is coming. And there's no reason to fear that. It isn't coming, it's here. It's been here for quite some time. We were made malleable to the idea of living with AI over the years, with movies and TV shows with robots and machines that had personalities. Some movies even starred the damn machine. Look at Terminator and Transformers and 2001, Westworld, Her, Chappie. Tons of movies featuring interaction with AIs, and in most of them, AI kicks our ass. If things keep going this way, we will all be killed by our vacuums or electric toothbrushes. I keep my Alexa unplugged until I need some Motown music. Just saying. Now, we need to ask ourselves, 1, how dangerous is AI to our livelihood? And 2, what can we do to stop it? And 3, how can we live with it? And 4, how do we protect ourselves from it? Firstly, it's a danger to the livelihood of some of us, but it's mostly a danger to those in the business who don't belong in the business in the first place. I'm going to suggest what I suspect will be an unpopular or mean opinion here. Some actors working in voiceover, in VO, particularly in audiobooks, are just terrible. They aren't really actors at all. They are people who read out loud into microphones because some idiot told them they have a nice voice and some other idiot hired them to read their stuff. They don't belong because they suck. They aren't actors, or they have some talent but no heart. They won't do the work they need to do to become good. So they stay at the bottom of the pond and feed on low-paying gigs and do subpar work that audiences hear and assume such horrible work applies to all audiobooks. So why not listen to a machine? If this is a human, how much worse can a machine be? People who have done 6 books and then start coaching are a problem in this industry. People who aren't very good or have horrible work habits or ethics and start giving advice in social media groups hurt the community, and that leaves the door open to machines. You can certainly disagree with me. I understand that. You'd be wrong, but you have every right to be wrong. Secondly, we can't stop AI. It's here. And for some uses, it works just fine. You know that GPS voice? That's AI. So is Siri. So is Alexa. We use all these things because a voice giving accurate directions while we drive is better than our partner saying, I don't know, I can't even find it on this map. Where'd you get this map anyway? A rummage sale? Turn. No, not here. Back there. Damn it. We should have taken an Uber. Thirdly, we already live with AI. As I mentioned in the previous paragraph, it's all over the place. We just need to recognize the part we are being asked or tricked to play in it. Fourthly, we protect ourselves as actors by not signing away our rights to our voices, work, sound in any job at any time for any price. Look at your contract. If it says they can use your work on this specific project for other projects in perpetuity, you do not sign. Let's say I offer you a 7-hour book gig and I want you to sign over your intellectual property rights, your voice, in perpetuity. I offer you 6 figures and you think, man, that's a lot of loot. But is it? How long can you live on that money? When the money is gone, and it will be gone sooner than you imagine, what will you do? If you live in New York City, you can spend it all on lunch. So you go back to your client when the money is gone and ask for work, and they say, no, thanks. We already have you. We don't need you. We just use your voice anywhere we want, and we don't have to pay you a dime. And they can use your voice anywhere. You could be the new voice of Disney, of Budweiser, of Fox News with Tucker Carlson promos. And you won't be able to make any money from it or complain about it. That's why you don't sell out. SAG-AFTRA works with contracts that don't allow you to be stolen. If you don't use a union contract, you won't have the union behind you. If the client tries to weasel the deal and use your voice for AI, you will stand alone in court or on social media. I suggest you use the union for all contracts. I also advise you to look at what you are signing and don't give away anything in perpetuity. Perpetuity is a very pretty word, and it falls trippingly off the tongue, but it should be a trigger for you if you see it in a contract. If you don't understand the contract, get someone who does, and don't sign it until you understand it. I think the best way to fight AI is to refuse to work with companies that use it or that plan on using your work with them for it. I think you should be very careful with companies and with your authors when you sign distribution or production deals. Make certain there's no AI wording. I'm sure that you've heard some pretty decent AI. Most of it isn't too good, yet. We have a safety net if we actors at the top of our craft, or at least, the very least, actors working to get to the top of their craft. AI can never capture the essence of the true actor. The cadence, the pauses, the gestures, heard only in the voice, but suggestive of a complete person and personality, and that person in conversation with a completely different person, played by the same actor, each moment realized and real. So the audio creates an entire scene, a visual and demanding moment of true human interaction, a thing of beauty that connects the author with the listener in a way no machine can ever match. That is audiobook narration. That is acting. That cannot be done by AI. I believe that readers, people who just share the words with no thought to the scene or to the craft of acting, will be the ones to lose to AI. I believe the actor, however, to be irreplaceable, indispensable, and permanent. Have faith, have hope, be good.